and you're wondering what you've gotten yourself into. Hi, I'm Liz, and this is. Hi, I'm Liz, trainer and behavior nerd, and this is Puppy Primer, where I help you raise a happy, confident puppy step by step. Today, we're breaking down exactly what to focus on in the first week and even the first few days with your new puppy, so you can build good habits now instead of fixing bad ones later. First and foremost, you want to make sure that your puppy is set up to feel secure. That means preparing for them a crate, a pen, and ideally both for them to get used to quiet time without the intrusion of other people, other pets, or other things into their space. This was Riz's crate and pen setup when he first got home. He had a big bed, he had some toys, his food puzzle, food and water bowl, and a crate that he could go into if he wanted to. This matters for a lot of reasons, but primarily in the puppy stage, we want them to have a lot of predictability. We want them to be able to feel secure. We want them to have a safe space where they're unlikely to want to potty, so we can implement potty training effectively. And that way we know if they have an accident as well. And we just prevent chaos. Puppies are curious and they're going to get into trouble if left unattended. So having them in a crate or a pen gives them a safe space where they can't get into any trouble. Next up, we want to give them a predictable routine. This is one of Riz's regular walks around our court when he was a very little puppy. He got to explore everything, but essentially, from the moment we woke up, I knew how often I wanted to take him out to potty. I knew essentially what we would be doing each day, whether we would be when we would be going outside, when we would be going inside, when he was alone for a nap. Because basically that predictability, even if there was new things and novel experiences within that, it gave him something to kind of hang on to and prevent him from getting overwhelmed. As you can see, he's a very tiny puppy in a very big world, and our puppies can get overstimulated and overwhelmed by the things going on around them very, very easily. So giving them that routine gives them something to ground them when their whole world is changing. And lastly, starting up with early socialization. Socialization, as you may know, is not just about meeting other dogs, meeting other cats. It's about encountering and feeling comfortable with just about anything that their world might include over the course of their lives with you. So that means exposure to different noises, different surfaces, yes, other
Oh
pets,
boy, it's a kitty.
and all sorts of
Oh
things
boy, it's a
that
kitty.
they may need
Oh
to
boy, it's
be
both the
confident
kitties.
about as they
Oh, the
age.
kitties are here.
So this is Riz getting some
Kitties are here.
exposure to the kittens,
Riz,
as well
Riz,
as
Riz.
some wobbly surfaces and some playpen balls, and as well as a stool, and just getting used to moving around the house, being comfortable with a little bit of handling. Nothing super, super intense or super focused on restraint yet, but just making sure that he's comfortable with a hand reaching towards him. Making sure that he's comfortable with his ears being handled, his face, his back, his feet, and getting him used to those easy things in the house. Don't worry too much about their field trips just yet. Don't worry too much about, big, big, exciting things. Their nervous system is probably already overwhelmed with all of the things that have been going on in their lives. And we want to make sure that each of these early socialization experiences are good, happy, fun ones and not overwhelming or scary or overstimulating. And that's what's going to take them from these positive, safe, controlled exposures as a young dog into a happy, confident, go anywhere and do anything dog as they age. So, those are the three things that I would primarily focus on in those first 72 hours with your dog. Make sure that they have a safe space, a predictable routine, and positive experiences as your first priorities. In the first few days of your new puppy, don't worry too much about behaviors or manners, even building skills. Just focus on making sure they feel safe and secure, giving them a predictable routine that works for the whole family, and starting to explore the world together. That's it for today's Puppy Primer. Subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And if you need a real life guide on your puppy quest, you can work with me online from anywhere.